In today's video, I'm going to talk about holistic living, how everything is energy and how everything affects us, from the content we consume, from the things we talk about, from the things that we think about, and the people we hang out with, the food we eat, everything. Everything has a certain impact on us. I was listening to Sister Shivani the other day, and she had to say something really profound, and I'll get into that in a little bit. Let's start with something like thoughts. I always believe that whatever thoughts you have, it somehow manifests in your physical world, in the real world. Simple thing like, if you tell yourself, hey, I'm sick, I have a certain disease, I'm not well, you keep believing that and you keep saying that, you will actually manifest that in your body. You must have seen this, that at night when if we are sleeping, and just before sleep, let's say you're not well and you tell yourself, oh man, I'm not feeling well, I'm going to be sick tomorrow morning. Most of the times you will end up waking up worse than what you were feeling that night. And this is because our subconscious mind is the most active just before we go to sleep and the moment we wake up in the morning. So whatever you think or say during that time, it has a profound impact on us. Now, coming back to what Sister Shivani was talking about. So, if our thoughts can have such an impact on the physical world, then imagine the thoughts of everyone coming together. What a cascade effect it can have. Let's take an example. If someone asks you how you are feeling, and if you generally say, oh, I'm not good, or have 100 things going on, I have these many problems in my life, now you have already provided that energy, that negativity. Now that thought goes to that other person. Now this person starts thinking about you in a negative way, thinking that, oh, this person isn't well, this person has so many problems. They go and tell about that to another person. So you see this cascade effect of negativity, of the negative thoughts. Everything is sort of coming together and it is not doing well in your life. So it is always recommended that you don't talk about your problems to anyone. If you're facing a certain problem, that's fine, you acknowledge it, but then also tell yourself you're feeling fine, you're good. And this is where those affirmations come into the picture, right? The morning affirmations that we have, where we say, I am healthy, I am perfectly healthy, or I am doing well in life, I am wealthy, or whatever those affirmations must be. We don't say negative things about us in any situation, and it's especially important to not talk about your problems or negative things that you are facing to other people. Maybe to your doctor it's fine, you have to, but telling other people just doesn't make any sense. And now if you apply this to other areas in your life, the content you consume, the food you eat, the people you talk to, everything has a certain impact. That's why we should always think of how we can keep our vibration high. How can we make sure to understand what's draining our energy? There are so many things in our life that must be draining our energy. It could be the content you consume, because everything is negative in today's world. You hear the news, everything is negative. Now, when you consume that content every morning, then it is going to have some impact on you, because you're consuming that negative content and your body is sort of taking that all in. It's sinking in into your subconscious mind, and when you talk about that with to other people, then it multiplies that effect. Similarly, the people you hang out with. So if you hang out with negative people, or people who talk about things in not a good light, then you can imagine the effect that it has on you. Even if you're just listening and you're not talking, it will have an impact on you. Similarly, the food we eat. So when we consume certain foods, and if we don't consume it with reverence, not only the food, even the water that you consume, if you don't consume it with reverence and you feel that, oh, I'm eating crap or I'm not eating good food, then that food is not going to act well inside your body. You're going to have some issues. So you can imagine how everything in our life is actually controlled by our thoughts, our emotions, our way of approaching things. So when you put all of this together, how can we be more aware of what we say, what we consume, what we talk about, what we hear, everything? The only way to do this is to go into a meditative state. Every morning practice meditation so that you're aware of everything that's going on in your life. Sometimes we are not even aware of what thoughts we are having or what we are talking. So meditation helps with this awareness. And when you meditate and when you become aware of everything, that's when you can start keeping a check on all these things. That's when you can start keeping a check on every aspect of your life. And that's why conscious living is the most important thing. So let me know in the comments how you live a conscious life, or what do you do to make sure that every aspect of your life is taken care of.